Hi there, folks. Welcome to Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym here in good old Lawrence County. It is a big Lawrence County sports showdown. It's the Neshannock Lancers traveling down just a little trip through Newcastle all the way down to Ellwood City to take on your Wolverines. The Neshannock Lancers at the varsity level come into play 3-1, one win in conference play. Flip side, Ellwood City 7-1, 1-0. This is the 9th game for the Wolverines. Hi there, folks. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. My name is Brad Windhorst alongside Dakota Marshall. Thad Sturgeon will join us here for Ellwood City Sports. Tonight, we have two big games. The JV matchup here at 6 o'clock, about ready to tip off here shortly. And then at 7:30, top or bottom of the hour, we'll have the varsity matchup. Thad will join us sometime in the next couple of minutes. On your screen are the 3A Section 1 standings. Not too much movement because of only one conference game in play. The Wolverines, Neshannock, and Beaver Falls Tigers. Although most places do not have the Beaver Falls game in, that one was final in favor of Beaver Falls Tigers. So we're about ready to tip off here. We'll get you the starters for the JV matchup here very shortly. It looks like it'll be Aaron Lake, number 11, and then I believe
Aiden Klein, number 22, Smiley, number 5, and Keller, number 4, as well as number 1.
Yep, Chucky Swinesburg. Tipping off there for the Neshannock Lancers was number 43, Tony Parada. We'll go through the Neshannock Lancers starting lineup throughout the evening here.
We also have 25.
Yep, and that shot is good by number 25 for 3, and that was Finnegan Haggerty, deep 3. You may have heard that name before on the flip side, the girls' side as well. Stolen there by the big guy. It's up, and it's good. Quickly, 5-0 in favor of a 2-point possession there by Tony Parada. This full court pressure here, not completely extended and double teamed, but it's going to make the Wolverines tested at that point guard position. Aaron Lake drives to the hoop. He'll put it up. It's no good. Rebound will go to the big guy, number 43, Parada. Pass goes over to Haggerty. He'll look to drive. Tip back, right back to him. Back down low to number 3 there. Tipped around. It's going to be out to Neshannock here, number 10, and that's Anderton. Quick pass there to the big guy. That should have been a foul if you ask me, but nonetheless, no foul, and we play on.
Lake with the rebound now. Gets it in the hands of Keller.
So quickly
we'll bring it across the court.
Yep, so quickly just like that. We're about 2 minutes into this. Well, actually a minute and 15 seconds, in fact. Ball stolen there by number 10. That's Anderton. He'll look to drive all the way to the hoop. He'll pass off. Shot's no good. Anderton will get the rebound, kick out there off the foot of number 15, unfortunately out of bounds.
Ball goes out of bounds, Ellwood City ball.
And that was number 15. That is Jake Rind.
Smiley going to inbound now for the Wolverines.
Somebody's got to get open here. It should have been a 5-second call, and they did call it. Yep. The other starters for the Neshannock Lancers, I believe, is number 15, Jake Rinn, as we said, number 3, Ashton Allison, and number 10, Talon Anderton. My apologies.
Someone had a timeout.
Yep.
So it looks like 30-second timeout by the Wolverines, I believe.
Okay, so we'll put that timeout up on the board there. Again, this is the JV matchup here, 5:30 remaining first quarter. Quick action, and then there will be about a 20-minute warm-up and session there for the varsity team, about 7:10 or so. We'll take a break. We'll leave this live stream open. It's the same link, and then at 7:30, the bottom of the hour, the big one so far before Christmas break. And it's fitting to have these two teams playing this early in the section race here, as these two teams, alongside with Beaver Falls and an upstart Mohawk team, are kind of the 4 favorites to make playoffs.
Gets it over to number 25, into Peralta to number 10.
Yep, back over to Haggerty. Tipped out by Klein. Unfortunately, he didn't know where it went.
Out of bounds off of Klein. Or no. Yeah, off of Klein.
Yep, unfortunately,
he
didn't
know.
Like
he was pointing the other way.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't know where to go with the ball because it tipped above him.
It is off of Neshannock, so Ellwood ball. I'm going to say, I thought Tim pointed that way.
Yeah, well, I could say this, Dakota. You and I stand corrected. Wow.
Keller gets it across the timeline for the Wolverines.
Tight defense there, pass to Chris Smiley. He'll take the awkward shot. Shot's no good, and that's going to be a foul from the back end from Lake.
Lake, his first, team's first.
So that'll keep the ball with Neshannock, but team's first foul for the Wolverines.
Ball inbound to number 10 for the Lancers. He brings it across the timeline.
Anderton with the ball here. He'll pass over to number 15. Wren for three. It's no good. Off wide.
Keller
Rebound.
with the rebound.
Keller will bring the ball up. He is instantly met by Anderton. Good spatial awareness. Good defense by Neshannock Lancers, spreading out the Wolverines. Nice pass to Lake. Got to go up with it sooner, and there's going to be a scrum underneath the hoop.
So foul.
Yep,
I'm going to say 43 is my guess.
Yeah, it's going to be like a pushing
No,
foul.
number
holding.
10, excuse me. Number 10 with the foul, his first, team's first. Keller to inbound the ball.
So it wasn't in the act of shooting, but nonetheless, this first foul for the Neshannock Lancers. Ball inbounded there to Smiley. Nice running catch there to set up the offense. Smiley will
What
look
is
to
Smiley's
drive.
first name?
Chris Smiley.
Okay. I keep thinking Nick for some reason.
Pass out there to Chucky Schweinsberg for three. It's no good. Backside rebound. Aiden Klein tapping it around. Aaron Lake with the rebound. It's up and it's good. The first points for the Wolverines. Number 1-1. The Deuces. Sorry, the single number ones. Aaron Lake. I'm thinking Deuces. Deuces wild.
You trying to change his number.
Oh, I'm trying to think of everything in the book tonight.
I know you like deuces for baseball, but
I
we're
do
in
like
basketball
deuces wild.
season.
You are correct. Pass over to Haggerty for three. It's up nothing but nylon from three. It's
Brings
8-2.
Keller to inbound, gets it to Lake, over to Smiley.
He's got a lane. He'll go all the way to the hoop. It's going to be batted out of bounds. They possibly could have called a carry or maybe a travel, but Smiley did get away with that one.
Looks like number 21 and 24 subbed in for the Lancers.
So number 21 there, Braden Montgomery, and number 24, Grayson Fury for the Lancers.
Keller with the inbound.
Ball tipped there. It's going to be taken by Aaron Lake. And unfortunately,
but thrown out of bounds.
Yeah.
Lancer ball.
Unfortunately, it was tipped around and went back to the Neshannock Lancers, out of bounds wise. So Neshannock will reset here. 8-2 lead. 2 3-pointers are the difference by Haggerty. Let's make it 3. Why not? Nope, he left this one short. Rebound will go tip around here, taken by number 24, and it's going to be a foul from behind.
Foul on Schweinsberg, I believe. His first, team second.
Unfortunate there because the ball was up for grabs, but number 24, Grayson Fury, got in there first. Backside foul.
Number 23, Kreitzer?
Nope, Dominic Wallace.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know him at all.
It's okay.
To see him.
It's okay. Dominic Wallace checks in. Pass down low to number 21, back out to Haggerty. Haggerty all the way to Anderton. He'll reset. Quick movement by the Neshannock Lancers. They got some length there as well. Good drive. It doesn't get there. Stolen by Dominic Wallace. Keller with the ball here. He'll set up the offense. Quickly passes up to Schweinsberg. He's got a lane. If he goes and pushes it, he does. Shot is up and in nothing but net by Chucky Schweinsberg. He had a great game last Friday against New Brighton, carrying that JV team. Chucky coming out party for the Wolverines JV team. In and out, no good by Anderton. Good rebound underneath the hoop. Pass out to Fury. Pass over to Anderton for three again. This time it's good. 3 3-pointers by the Lancers, something that we're going to see at the varsity level. You got to guard that 3-point line.
So Keller inbounds to Schweinsberg, back to Keller. Keller directing traffic as he gets it across the timeline.
Anderton with good defense once again by Neshannock Lancers. Over to Aaron Lake. Aaron Lake will look to drive. He's got a lane, but he loses it. Stolen there by number 20, I think 1. He'll drive all the way to the hoop. It's no good, but there is a foul.
He is fouled by number 23, his first foul, team's third.
Going to the line in the act of shooting was number 21, a sophomore 6'1" forward, Braden Montgomery. A lot of time they exaggerate the height of players. I think that's a 6'1" frame from looking from afar. Unfortunately, Montgomery leaves it short.
Good. Coming in now, number 15 and 43 for the Lancers, and number 15 for the Wolverines.
So Rind and Parada.
And 15 for the Wolverines as well.
Second free throw by Montgomery is up.
Latshaw.
This time it is good. That'll make the score now 12-4 in favor of the Neshannock Lancers. Chris Smiley now running the point for the Wolverines. Good defense there by number 24, Fury. Chris gets around the corner, but unfortunately passes the wrong team in color-wise. Taken there by Montgomery as Neshannock sets up the offense. Pass down low to the big guy, Parada. It's up and it's good. Nice baseline shot from about 8 feet, 10 feet. It's good, and all of a sudden it's 14-4. Neshannock wearing their alternate jerseys tonight, the gray, the dark gray jerseys and reds pinstripes.
Smiley got it across the timeline.
Pass off the leg. Nice call there. Kick out. Oh, my goodness. No look pass. Kind of wish that Schweinsberg jacked it up, but he did not. Stolen there by number 24. Up, and I was going to say there should be a foul, and there is.
So Schweinsberg with the foul, I believe, on that one. That should be his second, team's fourth.
So that steal there was by Fury. He passed up, and going to the line in the act of shooting is number 10, Talon Anderton.
And that was Schweinsberg with the foul.
Okay, so that's
his
second.
Team's fourth.
The only one so far in trouble of foul territory-wise, Schweinsberg. First shot is up and good by number 10 there, Anderton. That number score 15-4.
31, Blake Foreman comes in for Aaron Lake, and 21 comes in for Schweinsberg, and 22, Aiden Klein comes in for Latshaw.
Yep, so Hendrickson, Klein, and Foreman. Second free throw here for number 10, Anderton. It's up, and it's good. And that'll make the score now 16-4.
Number 4 checking in for the Lancers.
So Jeffrey Measle.
Number 10 takes a seat.
So the ball's inbounded here. Minute 25 remaining. And everything in favor of the Neshannock Lancers so far in this one. Nice dribbling by Smiley. He'll get the edge. He'll put up the shot. Line drive. Nothing but net. Making the shot himself by the back, behind the back dribble. And it's 16-6. Quickly down the other way. Up number 21. And it is good for 2. And that is Montgomery. Good movement, quick movement by the Lancers.
Wallace gets it across the timeline.
Chris picks up his dribble down to Foreman. He'll hand back off to Smiley. It's up. It's no good. Backside rebound, number 4 there. Measle, he'll take the ball here. Under a minute remaining. Passes over to number 15, Wren. Wren will set up the offense. Back off to number 4, Measle. 40 seconds remaining, and they're going to say a carry or double dribble.
Travel.
Oh, yeah, well, it turned into a travel. You are right.
So Wallace now to inbound as Keller comes back in for the Wolverines. And, oh, okay, so Wallace is taking a seat. So Keller's going to inbound.
So 35 seconds remaining first quarter here. Smiley, he'll pick up his dribble once again. Pass cross court to Klein. Back over to Smiley. He'll set up the offense. He'll be looking for Keller on that backside. Smiley takes a shot, no good. Rebound underneath the hoop there by Jake Wren. Shot is up, but they're going to say, I believe, he traveled as well.
Yep. So no shot and travel. So Keller now to inbound for the Wolverines with this turnover.
17 seconds remaining here now. The first quarter's winding down. 12-point lead for the Lancers. Smiley with the ball, and there's going to be a reach-in foul. I think it's going to be on number 24.
He was the only one there.
Yeah, I'm just looking up real quick. Yeah, 24,
yep, 24.
He'll pick it up.
His first, team second.
So now 9 seconds remaining. Ball inbound quickly. Turning around is Smiley. 5 seconds remaining here. He'll have to look to pass it off or get the shot up. One of the two. 2 seconds. One. You got to put it up, and there's no shots. So, unfortunately, not the best possession there to end the quarter. But after one, it is 18-6 in favor of the Lancers. We'll take a timeout. We'll bring you second quarter action. 12-point lead for Neshannock.
Okay.
All right, folks, welcome back. As the second quarter here, the JV matchup is about ready to get underway here. 18-6 first quarter. A nice run of points there by the Lancers with, I believe, 3 3-pointers in that quarter. That's kind of set the trend. And from there, a couple fouls and free throws made. And just like that, as I'm talking, Jordan Keller right to the lane in the hoop. It's 18-8. And yes, for those who are wondering, there is a Santa spotting.
And he's behind Ricky.
I was just going to say,
see him too much.
Coach Roth just covering him up.
There's
a little bit of Santa and the Christmas spirit here. Ball was tipped out by the Wolverines back to Neshannock Lancers. So Santa's in the house for those who are wondering. So make sure you're not naughty. Make sure you are nice.
Shot's no good by the Lancers, and Lake with the rebound.
And he gets out of it. Somehow he cleared his way without throwing any elbows underneath the hoop. He'll go back to the Wolverines. Jordan Keller with the ball here. He'll pass off to Klein. He'll do a little bit of the weave. Klein says, nope, not having that. He'll take the three. It's no good. Surprised they didn't give a push off there, but they'll let it slide. Lancers with the ball here. Quick pass into the corner. Down low to the big guy, number 3. He'll turn, and it's up and good. Nice move by number 3, Ashton Allison, taking it right to the hoop. It's 20-8. Turning around now. Chris Smiley's got a lane. He should have gone with that one there. Kick out to Keller. Back to Smiley. He'll reset. Looking from a screen from Foreman. He'll drive, pick up his dribble. Back over to Klein now. Over to Lake. Now to Foreman. There's a reach, but no foul. Shot's just short. It was on track, just short. Pass quickly up there to Haggerty. He's left open, and that's a travel.
Yep. And Tim calling it on the side there. So Wolverine ball with that turnover.
We'll leave that one alone. We can hear the head coach for Neshannock saying that's impossible. He shuffled his feet, unfortunately. Chucky there, pass out, and there's redemption. There's karma, I guess you want to say, that doesn't matter if you travel or not.
Little high pass to Keller. Ball goes out of bounds straight to the scorer's table.
Yeah, a nice catch there by Neshannock scorer's book. It will flip back to the Lancers once again. Pass over, left wide open for 3. It's up, in, and out, and back in for 3. Number 15, Jake Rind. It's good. And that makes the score now 23-8 in favor of the Lancers. Chris Smiley keeps his dribble somehow. Unfortunately, you can't get back up. So travel there by Smiley and this defense. And I don't want to predict, but I'm going to. Expect that defense in the varsity game. Expect full court, non-stop pressure. Haggerty for 3 again. This time short off of Chucky, unfortunately. It's going to stay with the Lancers. I got to give credit. Finnegan Haggerty there. Sophomore 6-foot guard. That's 6 foot. I think that's even a little bit behind. I wouldn't say he's 6'1". Shot for 3 this time, no good by number 10 there. Anderton, rebound goes to Keller. He's got a lane, quick up, but Anderton steals it. Quick pass back to Haggerty. It's up, and it's good. Wow. Talk about predicting this one. 25 now to 8, the Lancers. Oh, Keller got away with
Smiley.
Yeah, he got very, very lucky. Smiley will drive. Nice look, just blocked there by number 15, Rind, taken by Haggerty. Pass up to Anderton. He'll spin out of it. Pass cross court for 3. It's up, no good. Backside rebound will go to number 3 there. He'll try to drive around. Oh, my goodness gracious. He almost made that work.
Block and foul, I'm going to say, on Swinberg. His third.
So
yep.
nice
third, team 6th now.
Nice rebound by Ashton Allison. Give credit where due. He got that rebound. He almost put that back up.
So number 3 going to the line for 2 as he was in the act of shooting. First shot is good.
Is good. Nothing but nylon. That makes the score 26-8.
23 Wallace coming back in for Swinesburg.
Unfortunately, Chucky's going to have to take a seat for a little bit there with those 3 fouls.
Second shot is good.
That'll make the score 27-8, and now all of a sudden the Lancers kind of back off just a little bit on that pressure. Although Keller's met there right at the timeline by Anderton. Keller will drive, kick out there to Wallace. Wallace will pass off to Smiley right at his feet. He does keep it. Smiley will reset here, 4 minutes remaining before halftime. Klein with the ball here behind his back. He'll lose it, but he'll get it back. He'll try to pass out of it. And now we're going to get our first of 5,000 tie-ups on the evening.
So jump ball in favor of the Lancers.
I may be rounding up there, so maybe 4,999. But it's going to be something along those lines. That is for sure. So Lancers will get the ball on the change of possession per se. Anderton with the ball here. Pass off to 24 Fury. Stolen there by Chris Smiley. He's got a lane if he goes and pushes it. He does. Oh, you just. Oh, okay. They're going to say that it was poked out by the Lancers. Okay. Nope, never mind. They're going to flip it around. They're going to give it back to the Lancers now. I saw one hand point to the right, but it flipped.
Someone subbed in that I didn't catch who. Possibly 25 for the Lancers?
Yeah, I think it was Haggerty. He came back off the bench real quick. So Anderton will set it up. He'll pass off to number 24, Fury, down low. Quick movement once again. It's up and it's good. No doubt about it, folks. The movement, it's good by 21. Montgomery there. The passing game and the defense and the shots, the three-pointers have been falling for the Lancers. Kick out there to Aaron Lake. He'll drive. He'll put it up. No foul, no contest apparently on that. Rebounded by Montgomery. Pass quickly up to Haggerty. He'll go to push it. Back out to the big guy, and now they'll call foul.
I'm guessing Lake.
Yeah, I believe so.
No,
nope.
number 23, so Wallace. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, Wallace. His second, team 7th.
So going to the line for 2 is number 3, Ashton Allison, a freshman, 6'2",
and
forward.
Lancers officially in the bonus now as Latshaw and Foreman come in for Smiley and Lake.
So first free throw attempt there by Allison was no good. I'll get the second one here in the act of shooting. Second free throw's up, and it's good. Free throws falling as well for the Lancers. It's now 30-8, Neshannock.
Wallace gets it to Keller.
Under that 3-minute mark here, everything in favor of Neshannock. They've outscored the Wolverines here, I believe, 12-2 in the second quarter. Keller with the drive. He'll kick off to the far side. Klein, quick pass there to Foreman. Free throw shot, no good. It's going to be a tie-up, but foul instead, actually. And because of that foul by the Wolverines, it's going to be in the act of shooting, or going to the free throw line because of a 1-and-1.
So that foul's on number 15, Latshaw, his first, team's 8th. Going to the line for the 1-and-1 is number 24 for the Lancers.
So Grayson Fury, sophomore 6-foot guard. It's a 1-and-1. First free throw's up.
And good.
Hits the backboard, or hits the rim, battles in, and goes in. It's 31-8.
Coming in now is number 4 for number 15 for the Lancers.
So checking back in is Jeffrey Measle here. Last 2:38 here. Second free throw is up and good by Fury. And, well, that's a name we can use. It's been a fury of three-pointers and free throws for the Neshannock Lancers, 32-8. Things not going very well for the Wolverine offense. Keller with a drive here. Foreman and number 43, Parada, are just battling. Keller will fall, but Foreman will finally get it out the three-point line. He'll look to pass out of it over to Klein. He's left open, pass over to Latshaw. Latshaw will drive, back up to Klein. He'll take that three. It's backboard, no good. Rebound will be tapped around and taken by Haggerty. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Haggerty will get a screen there. He'll take that three, and why not? It's line drive. It's good. expect this Haggerty kid, Finnegan Haggerty, expect him in the next couple of years to be, I wouldn't doubt you're going to see him here in about an hour from now as well. Keller will look to drive. He'll put up the shot. There's the foul. Kind of split three people. I expect a foul at some point to be called.
So going to the line for 2 is Keller. Fouls on number 21 for the Lancers, his first, team's third.
Give credit to the Neshannock Lancers. They're playing real stingy defense, but only 3 fouls so far.
First shot good by Keller.
Yep, first free throw is nothing but net.
Number 12 checking in for the Lancers. Or number 10, excuse me.
Yep, Taylor Anderson's coming back in. That's the first points. We'll give it a second here. Yep, there's the first points by the Wolverines in about 3 minutes.
21 Hendricks coming in for the Wolverines as Keller takes a seat for a little bit.
So, underway here, minute 43 remaining for halftime. Pass over to number 4, down low there to Parada. He'll take that 18-19 footer. It's no good. Rebound by Klein. Just seems like the Wolverines' defense has not extended it well enough a couple times for those shots. Wallace will look to drive. He's got the behind the back, so he'll pick up his dribble. Ooh, ill-advised pass to Klein, and I think they'll get bailed out with that foul there.
Yeah, push off by number 4. His first, team's fourth. And number 24, I think? Yep, 24 checking in for number 4.
So Grayson Fury will come in.
There's a lot of 4s in that sentence.
There is a lot of 4s on the court even, for that matter.
Hendricks with the long pass to Wallace.
Back out to Hendrickson, line drive, too hard. It's going to be batted around, taken there by the Lancers. Pass goes up to Haggerty. He'll look to drive. He wisely passes out to Anderson for 3. It's short. Rebound tapped around, taken by Klein. Minute remaining here.
In the hands of Wallace, bringing it across the timeline.
Over to Klein. He'll pick up the ball here, and he'll be knocked right off his foot. Pick up his dribble. He'll pass off to Wallace. That's close to a travel. Foreman now.
Also
Under a minute.
Real close to the timeline for an over and back.
Agreed. That's something I hope in the future that they go and change. The timeline here is not very pronounced. Stolen there by number 24, Fury, all the way to the hoop. It's up, and it's good. Nice move by number 24, Grayson Fury. And, again, I'll use it. Fury once again by the Lancers, 37-10. Woo! What a half. Hendrickson with the ball here. 25 seconds remaining. Stolen there. Now it's going to be tapped around. It's going to go out of bounds. It should be Wolverines' ball. About 19 seconds remaining.
It looks like Wallace going to inbound the ball to Hendrickson.
It'll be quickly met there. Good defense by Anderson. We saw it all game so far. Get over the timeline. Pass over to Latshaw. Down to Foreman. He's got a lane. He can put it up where he passes out of it. Number 24 there. Fury steals it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. He'll put it up. It's no good. Backside rebound. The putback is up. No good. Tapped around. Taken by Klein. And that is halftime.
Score of 37-10 in favor of the Neshannock Lancers.
In a game where offense, three-pointers, free throws, the shots have been falling from the Lancers. They outscore the Wolverines 19-4 in that quarter. They'll take the 37-10 lead, 26-point lead into halftime. Again, folks, if you're looking to catch the varsity game, that's at the bottom of the hour.
27.
Basically, wait for this clock to go all the way around for one more hour. At 7:30, we'll have that game there. We'll have a break. It'll be this live stream as well on our YouTube network. So we'll take a break here at halftime with about 10 minutes remaining. We'll come back and talk a little bit about Ellwood City Sports, and we'll do a little bit of a preview of the Neshannock Lancers taking on your Wolverines. At halftime, 26-point lead for Neshannock. 27. I cannot count. We'll take a break, folks. All right, folks, welcome back here to the Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. It's the halftime, just about a minute remaining. Wrapping up, ready to go for the third quarter here. In this JV matchup, the Neshannock Lancers just tearing it up on offense. I would say at least 6 3-pointers made, about in the ballpark of 8 free throws, and you combine that with a couple nice mid-range shots, you got a 27-point lead, 37-10 in favor of the Neshannock Lancers. A couple things, folks, that have been happening the past couple of days. On Monday, the girls basketball team defeated the New Brighton Lions 76-4. It was a big game there for Ellwood City, and give credit to New Brighton. They only dressed 6. We give credit and kudos to them for playing the game and being competitive for what it's worth. All 9, indirectly 8 out of the 9 or 9 players for the girls basketball team there were in the game at some point and were able to get some points up on the board across the girls team. So congrats to them. And I got to give a shout out to the freshman, Abby Community. Oh my goodness gracious. She went and just tore it up with 24 points in that game there last night.
Excuse me. And I saw head coach Dina post. She actually had a double-double with 11 rebounds as well.
And I wouldn't believe it because most of her points, she had 12 field goals, and at least 10 of them were right underneath the hoop on rebounds. It was a pretty darn good night for the Wolverines. Unfortunately, that has not translated very well to tonight so far in the JV matchup, as we have a quick turnover there by the Wolverines on offense.
As Gladshaw stepped out of bounds.
Yep. So the ball will go back to Neshannock here. We do have another broadcast before we go on break. That's tomorrow night. We'll be back here for wrestling. It'll be Ellwood and Summit Academy. So you get to check out the varsity wrestling team for the Wolverines the first time this year. Shot is no good there by Haggard. He tapped around, taken by the smaller Klein. And I think people will agree with me on this. Klein versus Parada. There's some weight difference there between the two, but nonetheless.
And a foul on Parada, team's first of the half.
Yep. So the ball will go back to the Wolverines here. And all you're trying to do here in the second half is just to crawl back in. You're down 27. You just want to make this a little bit more of a game. One step at a time, maybe win half the period, so the first 3 minutes, and then see what you can do to get this back to reasonable numbers. Pass to Foreman. He'll take the shot if need be. He'll hold on to it. Pass to Latshaw for three. Line drive. Bank is no good. Backside rebound by Anderton. Anderton will pass up quickly to Haggerty. He's left open to the big guy, the swing man, Parada. It's up and it's good. Nice ball movement and nice move by Parada, knowing exactly where to go. Ball back over to the Wolverines here. Aiden Klein with the ball. He'll set up the offense. Met there by Haggerty. Nice line drive to the hoop. It's no good. Backside rebound there by Rind. Jake will look the ball, and he'll lose it, but never mind. It will be taken by, I think, are they going to get a jump ball?
Jump ball.
Okay. So it's going to be a nice move there by Latshaw, laying on the ball. He didn't move, which he didn't get called for the travel, but jump ball will stay with the Lancers. Pass out of the corner down low to the big guy, Parada. He'll put it up. It's up, and it's good. As much as Foreman matches up fairly well with Parada just has the little bit of the arm length size there height-wise. He gets it up, and it's good. Kick out to Foreman. This time he'll take that shot. It's no good. Backside rebound will go to number 3, Allison. Ashton will bring the ball up for Neshannock. Quickly passed over. Back to Anderton. About a 25, 26-footer. It's in and out and back down for 3. And the Neshannock Lancers are picking up where they left off. It's now 44-10. And it looks like a whole hockey line change coming in here soon for 3 players. Pass stolen there, this time by Ashton Allison. He'll look to try, met by Klein. Pass over to Haggerty. He'll take that 3. Why not? It's up and it's good. It's nothing but net. 47-10 now.
Go ahead, Brad.
Yep. I don't say it as well as that, but me, oh my, mercy, mercy me.
All right, we got 23 checking in. Wallace checking in for the Wolverines, as well as 21. 43, I thought he was already in, and 24. They were the ones who walked from the side, though. I thought 43 was already in.
Yep, Parada was in. So we'll get the subs here shortly. 4's in now. That's Measle.
Maybe 21 was the other
Ball
one.
inbounded to
Straight
Ricky
to
Roth.
Ricky Roth.
Unfortunately, he finished graduation about, I would say about 7 years ago, so not the right person to throw it to. And yes, he smiles. He must have heard us on our broadcast or something. No, I'm just joking.
Looking over at the student section there, I see our mascot, Grady Smith, is also in his Christmas gear.
So foul will go against Wolverine defense here. We'll see where they stop the clock here, possibly.
Foul's on number 21, so that's Hendrickson. His first, team's first of the half. And going to the line for 2 is number 4.
Number 4 being Jeffrey Measle. First free throws up. Line drive, hits the front rim, back rim, and no good. Latshaw will come in for Hendrickson for the Wolverines. Wolverines wearing their home jersey, the white and blue pinstripe. Flip side, Neshannock wearing those gray, dark gray, and red pinstripe jerseys.
Second shot is good. Brings the score now 48-10 for the Neshannock Lancers.
Ball back over to Dominic Wallace here. He'll pass cross court to Latshaw. Not the best pass, but Latshaw did get it, and unfortunately goes through the wickets, out of bounds off of Wallace. Ball will go back to Neshannock. Methodical start to this third quarter. Big words are coming out now all of a sudden. It's 11-0 run for Neshannock Lancers. Parada, let's make it 13. Why not? 50-10 now in favor of Neshannock.
Schweinsburg bringing it across the timeline now for the Wolverines.
He'll look to drive, kick out there to Foreman. Foreman, he'll take that jumper. Oh, my goodness, in and out. Backside rebound there, taken there by 24, and they're going to call foul. Not the best foul, about 92 feet away from the hoop, and it's Chucky Schweinsburg. That's his fourth. He knows better than that.
His fourth.
Come on, Chucky. You know better than that.
Hendrickson checking in for Swinesburg. And number 25 checking in for the Lancers for Peralta.
So that'll be the team's second foul. Neshannock will get the ball here. About 2:16 remaining. Running clock because of the mercy roll in effect. 35-point lead. There's a rolling clock the second half. Ball taken there by number 15, Rind. He'll pass back out all the way to Haggerty. Haggerty will look to drive. Kick over to the corner there to number 24, Fury. Back over for three. It's up short. Rebound will go to Latshaw, and he should push it, and he does. And he'll wisely pull it out as he had no lane there. Hendrickson with the ball. He'll pass off the Klein. They'll set up the offense here. Now to Latshaw, the Foreman. Foreman will hold the ball here. Back over to Klein. He'll set up a pick here. Klein passes off to Wallace. Wallace sets up the offense here. Minute 30 remaining. Just 0 points so far in this third quarter, and that 27-point lead has turned into 40. And there's a reaching foul.
Pushing foul, looks like. On, I'm going to say 21. So that'll be his second. Team second of the half.
So Hendrickson will inbound the ball here. He'll pass to Latshaw, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll go back to Neshannock with about a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Ball inbounded, the number 15 there, that's Jake Rind. He'll set up the offense. Quick movement once again. It was open, just too high of a pass. Neshannock does get it back. This time, be a drive down low. Oh my goodness, caught me off guard as well. Ball will be tipped around, taken by Wallace, 35 seconds. And on the Wolverines, let's just get one shot. Klein with the ball. He'll look to drive. He'll kick back, puts up the shot. It's up, nothing but net. Nice move. He must have heard me from this far away. It's good. It's 50-12. Good shot by Aiden Klein. That's his first 2 points of the game. Pass over number 24, Fury. Kick out there to number 4, Measle. Now number 15, Rind. 10 seconds. Haggerty for three. It's up and it's short. Ball be tipped around. Nice rebound and put back by number 15, Jake Rind. And that's going to close out your third quarter with your score. Woo. Somebody's got to tell Neshannock to cool off here a little bit. Woo. 15 points in that quarter to just 2 as Neshannock Lancers take the 52-12 lead. That's a 40-point lead. My math is a little bit better the second half this time, I guess. So we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you fourth quarter action. JV matchup, Lancers by a lot. He may not do it because he's not listening to the broadcast, but he just came in person. Right in front of us is an Ellwood golfer, Mr. Tyler Baker. He's off to college and whatnot, so it's nice to see him here on college break around the county, and not only the county, but all of Pennsylvania. Pretty much finals week for the most part, and midterms.
Ball thrown into the Lancer stand, now Wolverine ball.
And if you are just joining us and wondering why the clock is rolling, points to be scored, a total of 64, but unfortunately 52 of them have been by one team.
Klein stepped out of bounds. So,
so the ball back to
the Lancers.
So, when there's a lot of points scored by one team, it's called the mercy roll. 35-point lead and rolling clock in the second half, and that's where we're at right now. So we got 6 minutes remaining here. Line drive, dribble through the hoop, and it's up and it's good, and that's Anderton. Talon Anderton there with the bucket.
Wallace inbound.
That's his
Klein.
10th point as well. Klein with the ball. He'll take that three. It looks good, just short. Rebound there by Wren. He'll pass out all the way up to Measle. It's a nice outlet pass. Just did not finish was Measle. Rebound will go to Klein.
I believe Wallace with the block out there.
Yep. Dominic Wallace will get the ball here. He'll pass off to Hendrickson. He didn't expect it, but he did get it. Back out to Wallace. Over this time to Chucky Schweinsberg. He's got to be careful because he's got 4 fouls, although running clock, it won't matter too much. Ball tipped and goes out of bounds off of number 24, Fury, but he'll stay with the Wolverines. Wholesale changes here. 25, Haggerty. Number 43, Parada. 10, Anderton. 21, Montgomery. Number 4, Measle on the court for the Lancers. Kick out to Henderson for 3. It's up. Oh, he wanted that one. Schweinsberg with the rebound. He'll put it up this time. It's no good. Ball tipped around, taken an outlet there to Haggerty. This is, oh my. He must have heard me about ready to say something. He lost the ball. Stolen there. Backside by Hendrickson. They'll reset the offense here are the Wolverines. Ooh, be careful of the carry there, bud. Hand off the lat shot. He'll put up the shot. It's no good. Wallace will keep it in play, but it'll be taken there by 21, Montgomery. Pass up to Anderton. Drive to the hoop. That Euro step, it looks pretty. It's good. It's 56-12 in favor of the Neshannock Lancers. Chucky, he'll go back and try to do the same thing. This time defended well. No good. Now Anderton's turn. I feel like this is a tennis game. Back and forth, taken there by 21. He'll pass out there into the corner. Shannock moving the ball perfectly around. No good. Parada will try to keep it in play. It'll go off from Shannock back to the Wolverines.
I said last night we gave Trent a lot of practice at the back and forth for his first basketball game.
You're making up for it tonight, that's for sure.
And you're giving me just the same amount. All right, Wallace going to inbound now. And I think we had number 25 check in for the Lancers.
So Haggerty's back in. Foreman in for the Wolverines. Just under 3.5 minutes remaining here. Klein will pass down to Foreman there. He'll look to back down Parada, and he does. I like this move. Pass over to Wallace. Wallace back over to Foreman. Back him down. Back him down again. There you go. Look at the back down. I love it. No way. Get out of here. Let him battle. I love watching a football player, Foreman, and he'll know it. He will admit it. I'm football, but he wants to support his Wolverines in any way or any fashion he can. I'll give him credit there. A little too much.
He's also a baseball player.
He's
heard at the football banquet.
Yep, he is across the board. He wants to help out the Wolverines as much as he can. Why not? So, Neshannock will set up the ball here. Number 21, Montgomery. He'll pass off. Nice pick and roll there. No good. Oh, my goodness. He missed the just easy layup by Allison. Pass out that goes to Chucky Schweinsberg. It's 3-on-2 in the opposite direction, and it'll be taken there, blocked and taken by Montgomery. Ball will be passed around to Allison. He'll take the ball. He'll hold on to it indirectly. Unfortunately, now he lost
the ball.
Yeah. Klein will look to drive now. Klein behind the back. He'll put up the J. It's up, and it is no good. Backside rebound, Montgomery.
Just over 2 minutes remaining in this JV contest.
This is like, oh, my. Oh, boy. We'll leave that one alone. Pass in the corner, up, and it's no good. Backside rebound, Haggerty, and he is going to be fouled.
I'm thinking Schweinsberg.
Yep.
So that's his 5th.
And you could tell the frustrations.
No. 22.
Wow.
His 2nd. So who's 22?
Okay.
Klein.
Yeah, that was on Aiden Klein.
His 2nd. Team's 4th.
So going to the line for some free throws here.
Number 25.
Is
First
Haggerty.
one is good.
He has been clutch across the board, 3-pointers as well as the free throw line. He has been making pretty much every single shot.
Peralta checks back in for the Lancers. So number 3 takes a seat.
And I don't think they put the free throw up just yet.
Second shot, no good. Rebound by number 21, no good. To Peralta, his shot is good.
There's the points. There it is, 59-12. Clock is not rolling either now. Got to roll the clock. Roll the clock. There we go.
I heard some fans saying clock too.
Yep. Shot's no good. Backside rebound by Klein. They're going to give a foul. Nope, they're going to give a travel.
Travel on Klein. So number 4 and Latshaw come in. Number 4 being for the Lancers, as Hendrickson takes a seat for the Wolverines.
Ball will be inbounded there to Fury. He'll look to drive. Nice pass, and Foreman coming in with the armband, just smacking it. It is a foul, hard foul there by Foreman.
His second foul, team's 5th now, with just a minute 4 remaining in this contest.
So going to the line for 2 is number 21, Braden Montgomery.
First shot is up and no good. Here comes the second shot by Montgomery.
It's up. Bends to left, no good. Rebound's going to go to Foreman. Just 1 minute remaining now. 1 minute, fourth quarter action here. Pass off to Schweinsberg. He'll pull up the 3. It's up. It's short, no good. Backside rebound. Foreman kept it alive. It's going to be tipped around by Wallace now. And there's going to be a scramble taken by Piranha. He'll pass out to Montgomery. He'll be met there by Latshaw. Pass over to number 15, Rin. It's up and it's good. Wow.
That was a lot of bodies moving.
Yes, it was. And I like how they didn't call that either. That gets reset there. 33 seconds remaining, all in favor of Neshannock in this one. Drive by Klein. He'll put it up, and it's good. The one bright note is the Wolverines, when it's one-on-one, they've had a couple opportunities. The problem is unfortunately, it's a 5-on-5 team sport game, and the Lancers have made a really good use of passing the ball around the horn, making their shots, making the three-pointers, making free throws. And, folks, that is why
that's going to be the JV contest.
Yep.
And
that's why the Lancers will defeat the Wolverines 61-14 tonight in the JV matchup. A big win, and I will go on record saying that is a 47-point win in favor of the Lancers. So the teams will get the handshakes, and they'll put about 20 or so minutes. In fact, it's probably going to be a little bit more because it is the top of the hour in about 5 minutes. So we'll take a timeout here. Stay with us. Keep the stream open. Go get some dinner, get some coffee, sit back. And it's Christmas time, but you can still pop some popcorn because we're going to have a slugfest here in about a half hour. Bottom of the hour.
About Christmas, here's our student section in their Christmas gear.
Yep, there's our student section there in Christmas gear. We'll take a timeout, folks. The final score in the JV matchup, 61-14. We'll come back in about 25 minutes or so, and we'll bring you live coverage of the varsity matchup, Ellwood City Wolverines versus Neshannock Lancers. Stay with us, folks.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we welcome you to Ellwood City Big Gym, where tonight the Ellwood City Wolverines are hosting the Neshannock Lancers, a section matchup here. I'll go ahead and say it, a bit of a rivalry brewed between these two teams over the last several years on the football and basketball field. Wolverines coming in with a record of 7-1, 1-0 in conference play. Neshannock 3-1, 1-0 in conference play. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst, cameraman Dakota Marshall, just moments away here from the Star Spangled Banner, followed by the starting lineups, and then we'll be followed, of course, by tip-off of this very exciting game. Nice crowd here tonight as we ramping up for the holiday weekend and week with Christmas, New Year's just right around the corner. So it appears now we are going to be playing our national anthem.
Please rise and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem by our very own Lincoln High School Pep Band.
And there you have it, folks. The Star Spangled Banner by the Ellwood City Pep Band. As we get moments now away from tip-off. As we get situated here, Brad, and ready to go, head to JV game, pretty much dominated by Neshannock. And I'm sure the Ellwood City coaches we'll have plenty to talk about on that side of the ball. And had a nice moment here as we, if you're a big fan and watch our broadcast or follow the team, Joseph Roth down at Western Beaver last week scored his 1,000th career high school point as a junior for Joseph, and had a quick picture ceremony there. And I know the family's here.
A little
very special night.
factoid.
Sure.
My basketball number in high school, number 35. Just saying.
Okay.
It was a little bit of, I'm a little bit age different there, but 35.
And the fact that he could hurdle you would be something too.
All right,
Number
here we go.
5.
The Neshannock Lancers starting lineups. Number 5, the senior 5'10" guard, Jack Gleesh.
Number
1, the senior 5'8" guard, Luciano DeLillo.
Number 2.
Number 2, the junior 5'10" guard, Anthony Bonner.
11.
And number 11, the freshman 6'1" guard, David Quates.
0.
The head coach, and 0, the senior 6'2" forward, Nate Wren. The head coach for the Lancers is John Corey.
And now for the starting Wolverine lineup tonight is starting off the junior guard, 5'7", the number 0, Ryan Whitmire. Next we have junior forward standing at 6'1", 62 points on the year, Mr. Nate Williams. Next out we have number 12, 5'10" sophomore Will Nardone. Followed there by junior point guard, 5'9", number 20 Colton Kreiser. And rounding out is that junior, 6'5", Joseph Roth, 220 points on the season, 1,044 in his illustrious high school career. Head coach Scott Dibble, first year as a coach here at Ellwood City. Paul Hervatine is the assistant, along with Ricky Roth, the older brother of player Joseph Roth.
Ellwood City with their home jerseys tonight, the white and blue pinstripes and the, I don't want to say scarlet and gray because I don't want to say Ohio State, but the dark gray and red pinstripe Neshannock Lancers on the evening with their away jerseys. So from right to left, left to right, there you go.
Not sure why we don't have much on the scoreboard up there
the
just
scoreboards
yet.
aren't up. The numbers aren't up on the board just yet.
So we rely on them. So
we do.
We'll wait and see, but we'll be rolling here as we're moments away from tip-off in this section matchup. Ball there possessed by Neshannock. Quickly out of the gate they come. Loses the handles, number 5 kicks it out. They will shoot the three, and he makes it. Is Jack Gleese, the senior, gets that, and just like we expected, Brad, we got a full court press quickly here.
That was actually DeLillo.
DeLillo?
Yep, it was DeLillo.
Oh, I thought it was 5. Okay.
Yep, 5 got the assist.
Okay. Kreiser kicks it out there to Roth. Roth into Williams, and looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Ellwood City. So quickly, 30 seconds into this game, you see the physicality that we're going to see, and what we expected to see, Brad. It's not a surprise. Inbounding under the hoop is Kreiser. Kreiser gets it. He wanted to get to Joseph Roth, but got Williams. Goes down underneath to Joseph Roth. Spin move, puts it up, and counted. It's good. Joseph Roth makes the score 3-2. A nice assist there by Williams to feed the rock to the big guy underneath. Now up the court, Gleese gets it over to DeLillo, wanting to drive down the lane. Out there, another three off the side of the rim, no good. Widmeyer with Nardone with the rebound. Down the court quickly, gets it over. Count it! And one, you love it. And I tell you what, Ryan Widmeyer making things happen, coming down that baseline. And I think as the season progresses, Brad, we're going to need to see that kind of play out of like players like Ryan Widmeyer, like Nardone. Go ahead and drive down that lane, drive down that hoop. Shot does not go, and rebound there
to Rind.
Rind, now up the court they come.
That foul was on number 5, his first, team's first.
So fast moving here early on. Rind kicks it out. Williams, a little shoulder block there, all the way out.
Back over
to Gleese. Leaves that man open out there off the side of the rim. No go. Long rebound, but taken by Gleese. Lost the handle. There's DeLillo with the three. They make it count.
And if you saw him during the warm-ups, he was making every shot count.
Yep. They got the press. Gets it in the hand of Joseph Roth. Roth now up the court. Seems like once they're getting the inbound, the pressure is then soon taken off. Now Kreiser. Kreiser dribbling around. Gets it out there to Widmeyer. Widmeyer to Nardone. Nice ball movement here. Williams, he wanted to get down the lane, but couldn't quite get there. Out to Nardone. He wants to drive, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Good things can happen when you drive. And Nardone that time, was on 11. David Quate, his first, team second. Just a little over 2 minutes into this ball game. Nardone at the line. And, gets the roll. You got to be lucky to be good. You got to be good to be lucky, and he got it there.
I think you live by that too.
I use it twice. I'm done. It's over. So, second shot. It's good. And not sure why.
Yeah, it was
there was a whistle and then stop.
Yep.
But tie game 6-6. Now out there. Long three. Oh, nothing but net for Gleese. He's making it count. And Coach Dibble calls a timeout, 30-second timeout. And he says, we can't do that. We can't give them that much open space.
And Thad, you were talking during pregame to one of the assistant coaches, Paul Herbertine. He said, listen, we'll be fine underneath the hoop. Where it's going to come down to is that outside shot. And we were afraid if you get hot, that means you're going to have to extend that 2-1-2 zone out and play some defense beyond 23 feet.
Well, you know, one of their three-pointers, drive down the lane, kick out, and who was it? I believe it was Rend. He was out there all alone. There wasn't anybody within 12 feet of him. He had time to sit.
Yep. That's one of those quarter adjustments, let alone halftime adjustments. I like it. Again, the unique timeout calls. Taking one with 5:34, saying, "All right, we're not having this. We're not doing this anymore."
Okay,
you can't give up too many threes too early.
No, and the other thing is, don't let them get hot. We've seen that all the time in high school. You know, once the team starts shooting threes, it's contagious. Roth gets it over to Kreiser. One into the old line of pick and roll. Don't have it. Bounces underneath. Forced that pass that time. Taken there by Gleese. Gleese, he's going to drive this time, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. The shot does not go. That time, Gleese just really a coast-to-coast kind of thing, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. The foul was on Nate Williams, his first.
Team's first.
First shot is good. Second shot is good. Now, Kreiser under the hoop, gets the inbound. Maybe not as forceful as full court press that time. Kreiser now wants to get it down. He's going to try going all the way. Gets to the baseline. Oh, he stepped on the line. He got down there just a little too deep. And when he pulled up, that's when those things happen. 5-0 run here for Lancers. Early going in this first period of play.
Ball being brought up by Gleese. He'll pass off to Quate. Quate will look to drive, pass back over to Gleese. That quick movement from three, it's good.
It's good. Nothing but net there for Quate. Outside of 2 free throws, it's been all 3-pointers scoring for Neshannock up to this point. And they got a run going here. Wolf. Oh, nice steal there by Gleese. He's going coastal, puts it up and in. Wow, 16-6, 10-0 run. And I was going to say this a little bit earlier, Brad. Each of these teams wants to get one of them runs, and right now we're seeing Neshannock do it. Joseph Roth. He's going to pull up a three. He says, I can do that. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Quate. Quate down quickly to Gleese. Wants to pull up for a three, doesn't. Kicks it back out, kicks it out. A deep three. It's good. Wow. Quate. He's got, these threes are just falling. They're killing the Wolverines right now. They're up 19-6. The Wolverines are on a drought here. Now he kicks it out. Oh, they got a charge. As Kreiser went down the lane, it was the right call. And he kicked the ball out to no avail. So 2 fouls now for the Wolverines. That one was on Kreiser, his first. Keller checking in for Kreiser.
And Smiley checked in as well.
Got to do something to stop the bleeding here. Smiley came in for Windmeyer. Up the court comes Gleese. Almost stolen there, but well maintained there by DeLillo. Kicks it out for the three for Gleese. This time he misses off the front of the rim. No good. Joseph Roth, and they're going to get a foul on Neshannock.
Number 1. His
DeLillo.
First, team's third.
And checking out is DeLillo, and coming in is number 20, L.J. Keith. So I'd call that an ill-advised foul there, and if they call them all that way, that's fine. Smiley now gets it over to Joseph Roth. The Wolverines having a hard time getting down the lane, puts it up and just threw it up there was Nardone to no avail. quick pass there down to Rind. Call it a travel. Yep, and he kind of got caught in no man's land. And as he got the ball, Rind's going to check out. And coming in is number 30, Jackson Mazzocco. So some changes here. Gets an inbounds to Smiley. Smiley gets in the hands of Keller. I think the Wolverines need to do a little quicker job getting it up there. Because I mean, look at all the banging of bodies underneath the hoop right now. Oh, there's a steal by number 20, L.J. Keith. Misses it, goes out of bounds. And that's the right call by the official. It's Ellwood's ball because he touched it as he was stepping out of bounds. But a steal there. We got some turnovers going on here, Brett. I don't know how you're keeping stats because there's a lot going on here.
A lot of stick figures, shall we say.
Yes. Keller gets it into Joseph Roth. Now up the court they come. Neshannock on a 13-0 run. 2.5 minutes remaining in this. Keller tries to drive on. He's going to draw a foul. Shot's not going to go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And the Wolverines just got to get something to stop the bleeding here. A big foul, though. That's on number 11. Quate, his second, team's 4th. Keller going to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Keller off the front of the rim, no good. Checking in is number 34. First time we've seen him tonight, Matt Sopko. I think we played against his brother last year, if I remember right. Keller now, second shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Williams. He wants to put it back up. Nice reverse layup. Shot don't go. Off the front of the rim, too hard. That's 4 points there the Wolverines could have had. It were pretty easy. Kick out there. To Bonner. Oh, he's going to throw that ball away. Keller reached for it. He's lucky he wasn't, arms aren't 3 inches longer on that play. So turnover that time by Neshannock. Number 2 checked out. Not sure who came in.
Number one, DeLillo.
DeLillo back in. So trying to get, he needs some help down here pretty badly. He got it to Joseph Roth. Joseph now. They've really held Joseph Roth in check here early on in this game. Keller out to Smiley. Way short was that 3-point attempt. Rebound there by L.J. Keith. Keith now, he wants to drive. Cleese was going to pull up from way down, long way. Oh, underneath to number 30. Doesn't get it. Joseph Roth with the rebound. Coming the other way is Roth. Trying to make something happen there. Williams for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Keller, good hustle with the rebound. Going to reset the offense. Keller at the top of the key. Wolverines have not scored in about 6 minutes, I'm going to say. It's in the hands of Joseph Roth. Out to Williams. Gets a pick from Roth. Oh, elbow. Oh, boy. That was on number 20, L.J. Keith.
His first, team's 5th. And Ellwood calls a timeout.
Okay. That is their second timeout, 30-second timeout. And I'll tell you what, Neshannock, leading here by 13 points, 19-6. And if we're going to talk about what they're doing, they're not letting Joseph Roth get in the paint.
Yeah, and on top of it, I mean, the three-pointers just falling.
Yep.
I mean, my goodness, 5 3-pointers so far. That adds up to 15, 2 free throws and a 2-point bucket. And, I mean, the lights out, we're talking at least 80% from the field so far in this first quarter for sure.
Well, and usually when you're playing a Neshannock team, and I don't care if it's playing the boys, if you're playing the girls, coached by Lou Ann, they shoot. And they're usually pretty high percentage on making them shots. And that's a credit to them. And the Wolverines just got to find a way. And I guess the more disturbing thing from an Ellwood fan perspective is the open shots that Neshannock is getting. Smiley, he launches up a 3. Counted, it's good. That's what you got to do. Smiley, because Smiley, with his first 3 points of the night, it's 19-9. DeLillo now Gets it out there to Gleese. Gleese, you just never know. He might just pull up anytime and shoot.
Him and Quate and DeLoe, for that
Yep.
matter.
Yes, they do. Good ball movement here by Neshannock. Kicking it out, trying to get down the lane, kicks it back out. Ellwood maybe doing a little better job right now, not giving them that open look on the outside, but you know they're trying to go down in. Joseph Roth there with the rebound, coming the other way. Wants to go down, goes behind the back, wants to do a spin, loses the handle on the ball. They're going to say travel. And that was the right call as he got down in there and wanted to make a spin. Wren checks back in, 0, and checking out is Mazzocco.
Number 2 comes in as well for number 20.
Bonner's coming in for LJ Keith. Fouls are 5-2, 40 seconds. This first period flew right by. And if you're a Neshannock fan, you like the outcome of this first period. They're up by 10, 19-9.
Under 30 seconds remaining here. This extended 2-3 zone.
Yes.
Actually man-to-man in a sense.
Yep. Kicks it back out there. Gets it to Wren. Wren dribbles around. Gets some resistance there. Picks up his dribble, but gets it over to DeLillo. DeLillo wants to go to Gleese. Almost at half court.
And I think that zone's going to have to switch to man-to-man. This is what we need. More defense,
Yep,
101.
we're seeing something there.
4 seconds remaining.
Yep, there's the shot at the buzzer, and he drains it. Wow. Sopko, his first three-pointer. It's 22-9 at the end of the first period. So, Wolverines, they got the chalkboard out over there, and they got to figure out something to do here. Really not generating much offense to speak of.
Give credit to number 5 there, Gleese. He's got 5 assists already. I mean, you look at the stat book, 5 assists, a rebound, 2 steals, only 1 foul, and on top of it, oh yeah, we made some three-pointers and
yes,
a couple free throws, and all of a sudden you got a 13-point lead. Wolverines have been here before, and if you go back a couple weeks ago when they did lose to Central Valley, in a game where at halftime it was already a 15-point lead, they played pretty well in that second half, but this is kind of unknown territory. They got to find a way to bounce back, and it's got to be quick.
Yes,
it's got to be quick.
Yes, it does. Just seeing in here, Mr. Milo Sesti, last year's graduate, and he's got a WPIL ring from 2 years ago. And good to see Milo. And looks like Ryan Gibbons along with him was on those good basketball teams for the last couple of years.
You got everything. You got baseball with Hampton.
Yep.
And then Tyler Baker here with golf. You
Yep.
got a little bit of everybody.
Christmas, little Christmas break action going on here. Good to see some of the alumni
and it's
coming back.
Kind of nice. This is the one time I will say it's nice not to be a college person right now, because the reason why they're on break is this thing called midterm finals.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with those anytime soon.
I haven't thought about them in a long time. So, all right, possession arrow in favor of Neshannock. They will inbound. Gleese now, the senior, 5'10", pretty good shooter. Gets in the hands of DeLillo. DeLillo over to Rend. Rend over to Sopko, back out to Gleese. I mean, you're right, Brad. We kind of got this man-to-man, and it's really slowing. Oh, and he takes that shot, and it's short off the front end. Follow your shot, young man, DeLillo, and he does. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Gleese for 3. Wow, he was 4 feet behind the three-point line. They got a clinic going on right now on three-point shooting. Up 25-9. Wow. Out there. Roth now wants to drive. Going to drive down the lane, puts it up, and count it. It's good. He gets his 4th point on the night. And that's why I really think the Wolverines got to be like, this is a quicker offense. I mean, I know we all want to set plays and see how pretty it is, but just get down there and drive and do it. Just like Gleese did right there. See what happens?
Yep.
Scored 2 points. So Gleese already got 12. Yes,
yep.
12 points on the night. So Keller, the freshman, kicks it over. Sophomore Smiley fakes the 3. Wants to going to get him on a travel.
Double dribble.
Or double dribble, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
he shifted his hands there, unfortunately.
Yep. And that's, you're down by a bunch early on. You just can't do them unforced errors. And what I'm saying is sometimes you just try to do too much.
Yep. And
there's that fine line, and that can make your deficit a whole lot worse when that goes awry. Gleese now got some pressure. Over to DeLillo. DeLillo, he's going to drive down the baseline, puts it up, doesn't go. Joseph Roth with the rebound, wanting to come the other way, head up, looking down the court, trying to find somebody, loses his footing, puts it up, and off-balance shot, but count it from the elbow. Joseph Roth now with 6 points. Wolverines down by 14. Need a defensive stop here.
And that's pretty much the next 6 minutes worth.
Yeah, and they've not been really able to stop Neshannock. Their possessions have just turned into points.
And when they do, it's an offensive rebound.
Yep, DeLillo now out to Gleese. Oh, got a block that time by Williams.
Look up there. There you
Kicks
go.
it down there. Here's Williams, loses the handle on the ball. Back down. Well, we got football game going on here. Touchdown pass to Gleese. He puts it up and in with the 2. And going to get, Jordan Keller with the foul. Keller with the block.
Team's third.
And going to go send Gleese to the line. So Gleese with 14, 2 for 2 from the line, make it 3 for 3. So now Keller. Been pretty much all on Neshannock here in this first half of play. Guarded by Gleese. It's turn them hips going the other way. Keller now wants to throw it up, throws it all the way out there to Lake, who checked in there. Smiley for 3 off the side of the rim, does not go. So, somebody got teed up. They teed up Gleese. He got mouthy. We saw it from up here. Him and Williams had a little bit of talking. And the officials are conversing. See, I think there's an original foul on the play.
Right.
Am I correct, Brad?
It's going to be a foul against Ellwood, but then there's also a technical foul against Neshannock.
Right.
So fouls on number 11 for Ellwood. His first, team's fourth.
So that was Aaron Lake, and then a technical on, is a technical on number 2?
I'm
sure
waiting
just yet.
to see.
So it had a bunch of subs happening here, a lot of happening here in this last 30 seconds of play.
Technicals on number 2, Nate Williams. Or no, number 5.
Wait a second. How do you have a technical and no shots?
They switched it to number 5.
No, but still,
Yeah,
don't you?
I'm really confused on this one.
What do they have? We turn it to football and say,
Oh, they gave a double technical. That's what it was.
Okay.
They went 6-5. That's what it was,
Okay.
double technical.
Oh, and he's going to go line for 3 as Kreiser went into Gleese to set up for the 3. Things might just be getting a little chippy.
Number 20 with a foul.
So now Gleese, and I think he held up 2 fingers. I'm not sure he's going for 2 or 3, but makes it. He's 4 for 4 from the line. He's got 16 of Neshannock's 31 points. Gleese now, the second shot, and it is good. Yes, he is going to be attempting 3.
Fouls are 6 apiece now.
So going back to the technicals, there's basically offset then.
Yep.
All right, I got you. Misses that one. Long rebound, and it's going to be last touched as Mazzocco was going for it. So now the Wolverines down by 19 with 5:08 remaining.
Number 2 checked in for the Lancers.
So Bonner coming back in. So Williams got the technical, just so we're clear on that. And there's Roth. Bank it. It's working for Roth now with 8 on the night. So now Bonner. Oh, throws it away there. Here comes Aaron Lake down and loses it. But they're going to say it's off of Bonner's knee. And I think the officials want to converse because they called 2 different things. Oh, he got overrid. So Neshannock, ouch. There's a lot for the officials to watch, but I think they missed. Well, anyway, it's Neshannock's ball. Now, Gleese checking back in for Sopko. So a lot of subbing here early on. Not going deep on the bench, just keeping them fresh legs out there. Here comes Gleese. Kicks it over there to DeLillo. DeLillo. Back out there to Mazzocco. Good ball movement here. Throws it up. It's going to be blocked there by Roth, but he lost it. Trying to go underneath. Wow, just a lot happening here. Roth gets his hands on it. Wants to come down, goes behind the back. You got to call jump ball. Good call by Neshannock there to call the timeout. DeLillo kind of had possession and called the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So kind of a possession saver there, timeout. The ball's just not falling Wolverines' way.
I was going to say,
it's just.
There is this thing as game flow for ESPN, and you're doing your analytics, the probability to win, and right now it just seems like every little ticky-tacky turnover, steal, rebound, it's just flowing to the Lancer side.
It's almost like the Wolverines it's like butterball. I mean, the basketball's got butter over it for them.
I did say make some popcorns. Maybe they had some popcorn
early. And
early.
Neshannock's just controlling the ball. I mean, we've seen it a couple times now where we thought we've got the rebound, a defensive rebound, and coming down with it, they're just not able to control it.
Give credit to Neshannock. They took the crown instantly. Not even 2 minutes in this game, right out of it. The three-pointers will do that.
They will.
You make 3 in a row, and all of a sudden, boom, nobody is talking.
Right. So after the timeout, the Wolverines have 3 remaining. Neshannock with 4. And they're going to inbound in there to Gleese. Gleese brings it up the court. Trying to set up an offense, wanting to get everything spread out. Gets it to DeLillo. DeLillo out to Rind. Out there to Keith. LJ Keith's out there right now. Keith wants to drive all the way out to DeLillo for 3. Makes it look easy. Wow, nothing but net for DeLillo. You'll have halftime stats, Brad, but they've got to be up close to 10 3-pointers by now. 8 anyway.
Yep.
So
that's exactly what it was. 8.
In to Roth. Roth kicks it out to Winmar. Goes down the baseline. Keep driving, bud. Don't stop. And misses the shot. And they're going to call a jump ball possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. So checking in now is Sopko. And coming out is Gleese. So the Wolverines trying to inbound. Gets it out to Joseph Roth. Out to Nardone. Nardone to Lake. Lake lost the hand on the ball. Coming the other way. Down the court. Number 2 puts it up and in. Bonner gets on the scoreboard. Now quickly up the court. I think that's what you got to do here. You can't. Oh, another turnover for Ellwood City. Trying to get the rock to Joseph Roth. It's not happened. DeLillo for 3. Man alive. He is on fire. You cannot let him stand out there all alone. Done about the same play 2 or 3 times in a row now. There's out to Winmar. It's blocked. Joseph Roth gets it. Spin move. Turns it up. Puts it up and in. Points in the paint. Up it goes. 10 points for Joseph Roth of the Wolverines 17. Up by 23, 2:24 remaining here. Bringing it up the court is LJ Keith. Keith sets up the offense. Little spin move there. Out to Rind. Out to DeLillo. Widmeyer on him. Down the court goes DeLillo. Going to get a blocking foul. So that's going to be on Lake.
His
second. So
Team 7.
The Wolverines now, that puts Neshannock into the bonus with 2:07 remaining here. As DeLillo goes to the line, and he is sitting on this game with 12 points. All 12 of them were 3-point. Makes the first shot. So some wholesale changes here for Ellwood City as Keller comes in for Lake. Mitch Williams comes in for Winmeyer. So now DeLillo. Second free throw attempt is good. 2:07. Kreiser now gets it into Keller. So you notice right now we got our 2-point guards both out there at the same time. Williams gets it to Kreiser. Kreiser over to Joseph Roth. Joseph trying to swing the ball around. Got a little trap going on here. All the way underneath to Kreiser, puts it up, and that's how you beat the trap. That's textbook. That's recognized. We haven't seen Neshannock do the trap very much, but that's how you beat it, because somebody has to be open. DeLillo, you got to stick on him. Don't let him out there by himself. Gets it to Bonner, over to Rind. Rind. Now out to LJ. Keith throws it over to Bonner. Keith was cut and Bonner couldn't get it to him. Now DeLillo. Playing a good game is DeLillo. Kicks it out there to Bonner. Bonner wants to drive out to Rind for three. It is way short. Air ball, but you got to go get it. Good. Googly moogly. Stolen by Rind, taken right out of Windmeyer's hands, and nice save. Gets it over to DeLillo. Keith made an awesome save on that, and I think the Neshannock coach says, we've seen enough, let's just call a timeout here. Just a lot of
30-second.
fumbling and bumbling there by both teams in that offensive slash defensive slash offense segment.
I'll go ahead and say it. It just looks like one team right now is playing 100 times faster than the other.
Oh, yep.
It just seems like one team is ready to go, running and gunning, and just they're there first to the rebounds, and it seems like they're helping each other out. And not saying that the Wolverines are not, because I mean they still made some good moves on offense. Just you give up 3-pointers that drop and fall, and shots that fall, and I mean we're not kidding. DeLillo with 4 3-pointers, Gleese with 2 3-pointers, Quate with 2 3-pointers, Sopko with a 3-pointer. You add that up there, I mean, that's 9 3-pointers. That's 27 points. You're not even at 19.
Of their 42.
Yeah.
Of their 42 is of the 3-point version.
You miss half of those, take off 12 points. It's still in a reasonable 30 to 19. We're talking a quarter difference now. So
you can miss half of them or not let them get the opportunity to shoot them.
Exactly.
There's, two sides of that coin. Gleese back in the game.
Number 10 also checked in for the Lancers.
That's Anderson.
So,
Anderson.
pitching catch.
My apologies.
Rind now trying to go underneath, and nice pass.
Good
Pretty
look.
pretty. LJ Keith gets the easy put up and in. Now Kreiser goes over to Joseph Roth. Goes all the way over there to Nardone, comes down the baseline, and throws it away. Oh, you got to go touch it. Mental. Now there's physical mistakes. There's mental mistakes. Keller watched that ball go, and I don't know who made that bucket, but it's probably the easiest bucket he's made in a long time. Roth out to Williams. Just pull up and shoot, guy.
7 seconds remaining. You got to do something here.
Yep. Everyone's locked in there. Keller is knocked out of bounds. A nice defensive play there by Anderton, who just checked into the game with 1 second. DeLillo now checking in for Gleese in this final second. So throws it up and puts it up and count it. And I tell you what, you saw Joseph Roth. I don't know if the camera caught it. Joseph Roth looked at Keller, nodded his head, and just like throw it up there for the alley-oop to see if we can do something. 46-21. Neshannock Lancers in that first half.
All right, folks. So with it being halftime, we'll take a little bit of a timeout here. We'll get some stats and regather a couple things here. It has been one-sided so far. We'll see what we can do in the second half. Halftime score, 25-point lead for the Lancers. We'll take a timeout, and we'll bring you back for the third quarter action after some stats. About 10 minutes remaining at halftime. All right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. The score is 46-21 in favor of the Lancers. About a minute remaining before halftime is up. We'll head to the third quarter here. A couple stats for you. The trend, 15 of 24 compared to 9 of 17. The number of 2 points and 3 points combined for Neshannock versus Ellwood. The fact that Neshannock has made 6 more shots than Neshannock tells you the story of this one. Neshannock, 6 for 10 underneath the hoop, 9 for 14 from three-point land. 9 points, 9 three-pointers compared to 1. That's a big difference of 24 points. And when you have a 25-point lead, there's a difference.
There it is.
Give credit to the Wolverines. I mean, they're shooting 53% from the field, but when the other team's shooting 63 and 9 of them from three-point land, that's the name of the game. Leading scorers for the Neshannock Lancers: DeLillo with 14, Gleese with 19, Quate with 6, Keith with 2, Sopko with 3, and Bonner with 2 for a total of 46. For the Wolverines, Widmeyer with 2, Nardone with 2, Kreitzer with 2, Smiley with a 3-pointer, and Roth with 12 points. At this point, folks, it's Wolverines. You got to chip and grind to just make this a reasonable game in the second half.
So inbounding now, possession arrow in favor of Neshannock, and Gleese down the lane. Oh, you can't make it. Oh, he misses the shot, but he gets his own rebound, kicks it back out to DeLillo. DeLillo to Gleese. Gleese. Come on. Oh, no. They gave it the foul on Gleese with the high elbow.
That's a big one because I think it's his third,
That's
right,
his
Dakota?
third.
Yeah.
Team's first of the half.
So, I mean, fouls were 7-6 now officially, but you never know. Fouls could come into play.
Yep. Williams now kicks it to Kreiser. Motion kind of thing here. And Joseph Roth met resistance there. And down the court for the easy 2 points is Anthony Bonner. A turnover there by Ellwood City. Kreiser now brings it up. He's going to go down the lane, uncontested, puts it up and in. Nice awareness and recognition of what was ahead of him was Kreiser, and took the easy 2 points. I think just a defensive breakdown there by Neshannock. Now, Gleese down the lane, gets it out to Rind. Rind back to Gleese. Guarded there by Williams. DeLillo. Shot 4 for 5 in three-point land in that first half, and shot goes up off the front of the rim, does not go. Up the other way comes Joseph Roth. He's looking for help. Threw it away as he was. Okay, they overturned that call as the officials. We've seen that twice tonight where the near official makes the call, but the official far away corrects it, and that was the right call. Down there to Kreiser. Just there's some just mental things.
Yeah, not having a second pair of eyes is good, but like you said here, Thad, mental errors. You got to be crisp with this, and if it's not there, you got to get somebody open.
When you're playing a team like Neshannock, them little mistakes get magnified.
Yep.
Underneath to Roth, does a little move, puts it up, and just gets his big body in there, and gets the 2 points. He's got 14 in a night. Wolverines down by 18. Gleese now. He wants to drive down the lane. Taken there. Shot did not go. Roth with it. It's underneath. Nice save there by Kreiser. Wants to put it up. Underneath to Roth, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. He had 2 Neshannock Lancers all over the top of him. And it was on
Number
Rind,
0.
his first.
Team's second of the half.
So now Roth, is this the first time he's gone to the line tonight?
Yep.
That is hard to believe. How often does that happen? You don't go to the third quarter. First shot is up and good. Hey, I got to give a shout out to the Roth family way down south in Florida. Grandma Roth approached me the other day and asked if I gave them a shout out. I did not. So to the Roth family in Florida, hope you're watching this game. Second shot and I think we got a lane violation.
It's going to be a foul on Williams.
Foul?
He went and pushed him, yep.
Okay.
That's Williams' third foul. Team's first of the half.
So Williams sitting there with 3. Now Gleese bringing it up the court to DeLillo. Got Smiley all over him. DeLillo was cutting and could not get him the ball. There's Gleese, drives down to Rind underneath. Blocked back in his face was Joseph Roth. He gets possession, and we're going to get a foul against Neshannock as Joseph got that ball.
On number 1, his second, team's third.
So
foul of
DeLillo
the
now with 2 fouls, and Gleese is going to sit down and checked in for him.
Number
I believe
20.
Bonner.
Bonner did. Yeah.
So Kreiser now trying to set up some offense. I'm not liking that little dish pass.
No.
It's just not. It's
Now
just, you set
the whistles
yourself
are
up.
starting to come out a little bit. And
Yeah,
we
they
talked
are.
about the fouls. I'm okay with it. Just be careful. You make sure you call these both ways.
Yeah.
Number 0 with the foul, his second, team's fourth.
Rind with his second foul now. Kreiser gets it into Smiley. Smiley, he wants to drive. Gets it. Ill-advised pass. Throws it away to Lillo. It's a 2-1. Oh, tried to behind the back pass. I like the effort, but right in the hands of Kreiser. Kreiser tries to go underneath, and wow. L.J. Keith kind of sold that one as him and Roth were trying to get to the ball on the pass. So, going to have a timeout now by Neshannock.
Full timeout.
And speaking of those unique, nicely timed timeouts, Ellwood with a little bit of a run. You know, they've outscored Neshannock here by 3 points, cut that lead down. You don't want any of that vibe of, hey, we're going to crawl back in.
And I think maybe if I'm the coach, Passarelli over there right now, hey, guys, where'd we go from the first half? We're a little sloppier now coming out here after halftime.
Okay, now that you brought it up, if you're a coach, what legendary coach would be on your staff?
Oh,
I'll let you ponder on it a little bit because we have a timeout here, and we have the Ellwood City cheerleaders.
Yep,
to
and
give you
we'll
some time
let
to think about it.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's a good question. I know my result would be simple. Me, myself, and I.
Yeah, you'd be anybody that ever coached at Michigan, for crying out loud. Coach K. You'd probably go with Coach K.
I would have to go with the late and great and always enthusiastic and always had something on his mind, Mike Leach. When he passed away recently.
Well, no,
oh
yes, yeah. I was going straight
Mike
basketball,
Leach.
but Mike Leach, and man, you see the tributes coming in. When you see people like Bill Belichick start his press conference Sunday after the game to pay respect to him, that speaks volumes.
Yes.
So, yeah, Mike Leach. If you don't know who we're talking about, YouTube Mike Leach, and you'll have an hour of entertainment that you'll be glad you did.
Yep.
So when you're with the family and
But
don't
do it
want to
after
put up
this
with
game.
them. Yeah, I was thinking Christmas. Back to the
100%.
game. Back to the game. As Gleese, really physical underneath right now, gets the ball out there to Mazzocco. Back out to Gleese. He wants to drive, kicks it out.
If you look at the here we
Gonna
go.
go down the lane, puts it up, and Roth. Oh, they said it was last touched by a Lancer. So checking in now is Sopko. We see him coming in and out here some, and Bonner's going to take a seat.
Neshannock hasn't really had much underneath the hoop in terms of the paint shots. Again, you don't need to when the layups are there, the steals, the quick movement, quick passes, you're open outside. Doesn't make,
Right, so Joseph
name of the
Roth
game.
brings it up this time to Williams, gets it back out to Roth. And loses the handle to Roth.
Yep.
And out of bounds it goes. I'll just touch this real quick, Bob Knight. That's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah, that's good there, Bob
So
Knight.
now, inbounding the ball. Polarizing, but good. Gleese now. With the ball coming up. Man, the physical underneath the hoop is I don't think the camera's catching it because it's that
intense.
much. It's intense underneath
Yeah.
there. Gleese now, he wants to drive, kicks it back out.
The backdoor cuts are
Sopko
insane.
tries to, quick pick out there to Mazzocco. A lot of ball movement here right now Gleese goes down the lane, does not walk. It's out there. Quick dribble in there. And down the lane he goes. Oh! And they're going to get a foul as Quat tried to, was going down the lane.
Fouls on Nardone, his first, team second.
So Gleese checks out, and in came L.J. Keith.
And Keller
And then
came
Keller,
in.
Keller
for
came
Nardone.
in for Nardone. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Keller. So Neshannock will maintain possession. Already 4 minutes gone here. Not much scoring in this early 4 minutes. Really, Neshannock just with 2 points, and the Wolverines with 5. There's a drive by Quat, doesn't go. With the rebound, ball over the place. Wow. DeLillo ends up with it.
The rebounds are just going in the way of the Lancers tonight.
Yes, they are.
Because
And
Kreitzer,
and Ross getting his hands on him.
yeah, I was going to say Roth had his hand on it too. Just couldn't get it. You were right, Butterfingers. Oof.
So Sotko gets it back out, way top of the key. DeLillo guarded there by the freshman Keller. Keller almost up and down there. Williams saves it, gets it to Williams. Williams now bringing it down the court. On that, he loses it. Kreitzer now with it. They're going to call a jump ball possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. Got 2 checking in here right now. Gleese coming back in. No, I guess not. He's still, we're going to see Bonner comes in for Quat.
Quat or Quate?
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I was the scores book for Neshannock said Quate. We were told Quat, and I know his dad is a legendary, a point scorer for Lawrence County. But we were told two different things like 6 different times. So I don't know what to say.
But we apologize for
We'll just
that.
call him David.
Yep. So Williams now out to Keller, and he's going to get blocked. There was something underneath.
It was a grab when Smiley rolled through, or Williams.
Well,
went
the way
through.
Joseph Roth looked, it looked like he was grabbed.
Fouls on number 30, his first, but team's 5th.
Mazzocco.
So you were right because that was on Roth. He was holding Roth.
Yep. Now Wren checking back in quickly for Mazzocco.
That's a defensive play there for the inbounds.
Yes, it is.
They know the key in
Trying
on
to
it.
get something in there, and Smiley almost stolen by DeLillo. Smiley sets up a 3. It's short off the front of the rim. Roth fights for it, gets the rebound, puts it up. Oh, and the and one. Wow. There's a foul on
Number 20.
Number 20, L.J. Keith.
His second, team 6th.
Again, there's
And if you're the Neshannock coaching staff right now, they're not liking that call.
and I don't blame them.
I can't either.
There's no restriction zone underneath the hoop in high school. At the same time, the guy's got a rebound. You turn. What are you supposed to do? I mean,
Right.
often, you don't know what to
Right.
do. That's a tough.
It
bank
went
ball.
in favor of the offense. And Roth now to the line, building on his 17, making 18 points on the night. Wolverines cut the lead now to 18, chipping away. A long way to go. I guess 19, I beg your pardon.
Yep.
Gleese now bringing it up. So bring it down there. Swings it around. Nope, keeps possession. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to the hands to DeLillo. We've not seen DeLillo. Maybe he took 1 shot so far in the second period. He was hot in that first half. He's driving down the lane. No look pass out to Rind. I could have traveled there, but they didn't call it. Gleese, nice cut. Oh, does it? Oh, come on. You got to play smart. Sopko, a beautiful pass. I missed who it was from. No, it was a foul. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Pushing
the foul's
on
going to go
Joseph Roth, I
on
believe.
Joseph Roth.
His first, team's 3rd of the half.
So he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 is Sopko. First shot is good. Count it. Checking in back into the game is L.J. Keith, and Gleese is going to take a seat. Second shot is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded. Oh, goes off of Smiley. The ball was just hit about 4 of the 10 players on the court.
It's about the 10th time we've seen it where it's hit a Wolverine, hit a Wolverine, hit a Wolverine.
Hit a
and just go out of
Wolverine.
bounds.
Neshannock gets it, and credit Wren for trying to throw the ball back in, and it came off of Smiley. Inbound pass there. Gleese for 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound again for Neshannock. DeLillo. Gleese now down the lane, puts the floater up, doesn't go. Roth with it. Outlet pass quickly to Smiley. Smiley almost loses his footing, but passes the ball to Roth. We're getting Roth involved now. But a full timeout taken by Ellwood City. I think we're sitting here with 1:54 remaining. You cut that lead to 18.
25 to 18, so it's 7
you're
points.
chipping away, but the Wolverines have definitely won this period, this third period. And we'll just be quiet here for a minute, Brad, and let you see the tumbling of the Ellwood City cheerleaders. That was 6. There's a wall down there. Oh, she stopped in time.
I was going to say
11.
I was going to say that's definitely more than 6.
I think her record was 13 so far this season, but we got a lot of games to play yet. We'll see what.
Patrick Ewing Sr. That would be one of my coaches. Patrick
really?
Ewing Sr. Ooh, Pat Riley. I'm going through now all of a sudden the NBA.
Well,
And it's like, ooh, there's some big names. So game reset.
That could be a poll question there.
Yeah,
there we go.
That would be a really good one to put out there.
It would be.
A good Christmas survey.
On the basketball side, Bob Knight, Coach K. There we go. 49 to 31. $1:54 remaining in this third period. I haven't checked our messages yet to see.
I know, we're waiting to see.
I'll save that for when we get home tonight. So after that timeout, the Wolverines, I don't think that's right. The board says 2 apiece.
That is correct.
That is?
Yep.
Okay.
2 and 2.
Williams, you can't foul 92 feet away from the basket.
Yep.
That's his 4th.
You got to be careful.
And Williams with his 4th.
Team's 4th.
So Williams is going to check out, and Nardone, number 12, the sophomore, going to check in. So right now out there for the Wolverines, you have 3 sophomores, 1 freshman, and 1 junior. DeLillo. He drives down, bounce pass over to Rand, going to bring it back out to Gleese. Gets in the hands of Bonner. Bonner now setting up an offense. A lot of motion and activity. Oh, throws underneath, wide open underneath the hoop was Rand for the easy put up and in. Keller now up the court. Gleese guarding him. Gleese, pretty good player. Gets a pick. There's Keller for 3. Tries the bank, doesn't go. Follow your shot. Young man gets his own rebound. Kreiser wants to go down the lane. Puts it up, and he's fouled. And 1. Count it. As Kreiser trying to make something happen, go down the lane. I really thought he was going to kick it out there to Smiley, but kept it going.
Fouls on number 5. His 4th. Team 7th.
Okay, that is big.
That
Gleese
puts
goes
the Wolverines in the bonus.
with 4 with 1:10 remaining in this third period. And I'll tell you, Gleese, he's been a very impressive player to watch here tonight. Handling the ball and 3-pointer. There's the shot from free throw is by Kreiser. A little bit of a full court press now by the Wolverines. Gets it in the hands of DeLillo. He just brings it up the court with authority. Gets in the hands of Wren. Over to Bonner. Bonner. He had Wren cutting. Oh, man. They can't let that happen. He'll find him next time. Wren got a little trap there, but DeLillo. Over to L.J. Keith. Goes it out to Wren. Out to DeLillo. All the way back out there to Bonner to Keith. He's going to drive down the lane, puts it up, and I tell you what, give Neshannock coach credit. They changed things up a little bit. It had everything all spread out, and you got the Wolverines out there with them. They've had 4 easy points going right down the lane. Kreiser now to Smiley. 1 to shoot to 3, puts it up. floats it up there a little too hard. Roth with the rebound, puts it up and in, and it's good. Roth, he's got 22 on the night. And this is weird to say, but he's kind of just done it quietly, Brad.
Yes.
You know, he just kind of chipped away and getting the points the hard way.
8 seconds remaining
Wow,
here.
final seconds here. DeLillo.
4 seconds, 3. Drive, kick out there. He's going to take it. It's good if it goes.
Nope, over the backboard. So, at the end of 3, it is 53 for the Neshannock Lancers, 36 for the Wolverines. Wolverines scored 15 in that half. To just 7. May not be enough, but they're still kind of, they haven't rolled over.
Right.
So, we'll let you enjoy the cheerleaders here. Nice job there by the Ellwood City cheerleaders. Hey, quick, we're winding up the broadcast here, but tomorrow night we have wrestling. Ellwood City Wrestling tomorrow night, 6 o'clock JV, 7 o'clock varsity. So come on out and support the wrestlers. There are not many home matches, so get that on your calendar and plan on attending. We will, Brad, you're going to broadcast that, right?
Yeah,
Brad and Dakota
we'll be here.
will be there broadcasting. So if you can't make it to the game, check us out at our YouTube channel, EC Ellwood City Wolverines. Possession error in favor of Neshannock. In they come. Quat is back out there to start this 4th period. Gets it to DeLillo. DeLillo. Really, if you've seen Neshannock change some things up here, keeping everything spread out. 5 players outside of the 3-point arc right now. And touched and hit out of bounds there by Joseph Roth. And I'll tell you what, if you're Neshannock right now, you don't have a shot clock. We don't need to go down that road tonight, Brad, but
I was
there
waiting
is
for
not
you to
one.
say it, 'cause I wasn't going to say it.
Okay, but they can just milk this baby out. DeLillo now. Out to Bonner. Bonner going to go down the lane, kicks it out. Kicks it out there to Quat. Quat back to DeLillo. Quat going to drive down the lane, puts it up, and it is good. 45 seconds on that possession, Brad, and they still got 2 points out of it. That's what hurts you if you're an Ellwood City fan. Keller now bringing it up the court. Got to work a little quicker now, Kreiser. Kreiser got Smiley over there down the baseline, puts it up, and easy bucket for Smiley. He's got 5 on the night. Down the lane, and spin move by number 10. Doesn't go. That shot was taken by Anderton. We haven't mentioned his name much tonight, but a rebound by Roth goes coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And the Wolverines are in the bonus, but in the act of shooting, he's going to get 2, and that is on
Number 11.
Quat.
His 3rd, team's 8th.
So now Roth with 22 points of the Wolverines' 38. First shot does not go. Second shot forthcoming. It is up and it is good. So checking in back in is Gleese. Now remember, he's sitting there with 4 fouls, and out goes Bonner. Wolverines need some steals here. Down by 16. DeLillo gets it in to Gleese. Gleese to DeLillo. Tries to get up the court, and he does. Gets it to Anderton. Anderton. Oh, nice pass, but oh, I thought that was last touch by Ellwood, but the officials said it was last touch by Neshannock. And we're going to converse. I don't think they're talking about where they're going to dinner afterwards, but as they're conversing, and they overruled the call. That's the third time tonight we've seen that. And I think if you watch the replay, you'll see that the officials made it was Neshannock's ball. What? Pulling on the shirt.
Foul. Now they quickly call foul.
On number 12 for Ellwood, Nardone, his second, team's fifth.
So got a little hands in
And
there,
now
pulling
they
on
got
the shirt.
We're just watch the camera here, Dakota. If you want to slide off the side, we got somebody being escorted now. Something was said probably to the official, so now that somebody's being walked off.
Okay. Well, hey, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I don't blame it either.
I don't know what was, I don't know what was said. I don't care. I don't care. I didn't even see what color of the jersey the guy had on. We don't need that. Oh no! I like aggressive play, but you can't give up fouls like that. And that is
Foul on Nardone.
Nardone.
His third, team sixth now.
So we'll try to inbound it again for a third time. Gets it into Gleese. Gleese trapped in the corner, but gets it out to Rind. Rind to DeLillo. DeLillo, everything spread out. Once again for Neshannock. Kicks it over to Rind. Rind. Gets some resistance, but gets the hands to DeLillo. Kicks it all the way out there for Quat, and three-pointer does not go. Wolverines got caught watching the ball game and not playing it there as Anderton gets in the scoring column. Gets the rebound to put back up, and then Kreiser now wants to drive down the lane. Gets to Smiley for three. It looked good, but does not go. Now checking back in is Williams for Ellwood City. And coming out is Nardone. 57, 39, 5:49. The clock right now is not the Wolverines' friend. Trying to inbound, and they do get it in the hands of Quat. Quat now gets it up over the timeline barely, but he got it over. The hands of Anderton. Down the lane he goes as Quat puts it up. Does not get it, gets his own rebound, and going to count it. He got the own rebound and quickly, hardly set his feet, put it back up, and he was fouled there.
Fouls on
by
number
Keller.
4, Keller, his second. That would be the team's seventh now.
So now checking back in. Well, on deck to come in is Sopko. And Gleese is going to come out with his 4 fouls. But to complete the three-point play at the line is Quat. And off the back of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by Joseph Roth. Kicks it out to Smiley. Oh, threw it his feet and he lost it. Another turnover for Neshannock. Now Gleese going to check back in. I think, they're just playing the game right now. Checking in for DeLillo. Gleese with them 4 fouls. Keep him out there on offense. Let him take a seat on defense.
Yeah.
That's just good coaching. They're doing the job right.
Well, you indirectly, you earned the right with all those three-pointers the first half
Yep.
to do that.
Yep. Kicks it back out there to Quat, to Gleese. Gleese guarded there by Smiley. Kicks it out to Sopko. Sopko now back. Over to Quat. Over to Sopko. Sopko. Oh, spread out right now is the Lancers. Lost the ball, taken there and gotten by Gleese. Gets up a little gingerly, but
I think Ellwood called a timeout.
a full timeout. I'm not even sure who called the timeout or who has possession of the ball.
Should be
when they come back.
Neshannock ball
I think
because
so.
I think it's timeout Neshannock.
It was. They had 2. They're down to 1. So Neshannock now with just 1 timeout remaining, 4:53 in this contest.
To be honest, I'm surprised they didn't call a foul on Roth in there.
Yeah,
He
I
was
know.
reaching in there. Granted, you're on the floor. I don't want to say it's fair game, obviously, but they kind of let people scramble for it. But I'm surprised they didn't call a foul.
But as I said, tomorrow night will be our last broadcast before Christmas. And then next week, Tuesday night, Mercer County Christmas Tournament. Or Mercer High School.
Yep. So you got Tuesday night against Sagertown. 5:45 is varsity. JV will be at
4:15.
4:15, thank you. And then Wednesday, both teams, the girls and boys, will be in action. We'll be in 2 different places. One's at the Shenango tournament, one's at the Mercer. And either consolation or the championship game. And then Thursday, we'll have the Shenango consolation.
Right. So the girls' game is at 5 o'clock on Wednesday, and then determine if they win or lose on what time they will be there on Thursday. They play Beaver, who is top 5 ranked team right now.
Yeah.
So, and you made a Neshannock there, and these rankings we could talk about them. I mean, we're 6-8 games into the season.
Yeah, they got Neshannock as the 3,
But,
and they got
Neshannock's
Ellwood
in
as the
there.
5.
As if they're pretty high. So inbound to Gleese, to Rind back to Gleese. Just playing pitch and catch right now. DeLillo going to try going down the lane, kicks it out to Rind. Rind now to Gleese. Guarded there by Roth. Rind, he wanted to go like the old pick and roll, but wasn't quite there. Quat now. Quat, just a 9th grader, just a freshman. I don't think we mentioned that, Brad. One of the starters there for Neshannock. Wow, they're just milking clock here. 4:15 remaining. Gleese now kicks it back out to Quat. So over to Bonner, all the way back out to Quat. Just got in a foul there. It's got to happen sometime.
Well, I was going to say, what this does is it encourages the other team to just foul. I would have been telling them, like, listen, you know what? Instead of the clock rolling, let's just foul. Just foul and let's take the shot at the free throw line.
Right, you're in the bonus now anyway.
Yeah, Smiley's first foul.
So to the line is DeLillo. He has 18 points on the night. The Wolverines, DeLillo, first shot is good. You know, I think when we go home and watch this game over, that 10-0 run.
Start of the game.
In the
that second quarter.
That 10-0 run. And just got the Wolverines behind the 8 ball.
Yep.
And they find themselves down by 21. DeLillo's second shot, nothing but net. It's good.
And they, I would say, fairly straightforward. Wolverines have played well in the second half. Just You're playing so much catch up and no shot clock. I mean, there's not much you can do.
Yep. Stolen there, DeLillo, and they're going to get Keller with the block. That was just 2 aggressive players, and Keller ends up on top of DeLillo, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's Keller's 3rd, team's 9th. 3:45 remaining. Physical game here tonight. I would say for the Wolverines, I've missed a couple of games, Brad, but probably one of the most physical games.
Oh, the New Brighton game that we just witnessed on Friday. I know we weren't.
First shot by DeLillo is good.
We didn't have a video broadcast of it, but I tell you what, I was sitting there on the bench line. I got to see firsthand. I mean, it was very physical.
Laurel was physical too. I mean, that's the thing. You get in these games and the section games. Second shot by DeLillo is good. He's got 22 on the night. So Kreiser now wants to drive down the lane, kicks it out to Smiley, sets up for 3, off the side of the rim, no good, and rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Neshannock. Ellwood City will maintain possession. Keller now inbounding. Gets it over to Kreiser. Launches up a three. In around the rim. Does not go. DeLillo with the rebound. Brings it up the court. Set things up. Juked and jived. Easy 2 points there for DeLillo. Into Joseph Roth. Launches up a three. Nothing but net. It's good for Joseph Roth. He's got 26 on the night. Watt to DeLillo. Honestly, right now, just watching this game, DeLillo's having fun out there. And it's a lot more fun when you win, but he's having a game.
The entire backcourt for Neshannock has had a really fun game.
Yes, that's going to be a foul against Ellwood City with 2:58 remaining on Kreiser.
That puts Neshannock in the double bonus.
Kreiser's third. With DeLillo going to the line. He's been pretty good from the line this second half. First shot is good. Something you alluded to just a little bit ago, Brad, and it happened in that first quarter. Almost like the Ellwood fans are a little stunned.
Yeah.
Took them kind of right out of the game and haven't had a lot to get excited about. And rattles the rim and good for DeLillo. Building on his 25 of Neshannock, 67 points. Kreiser now. He wants to go down the lane. Loses a handle on the ball. Saved there nicely by Bonner. Gets it into DeLillo. DeLillo up the court. He comes. 2:45 remaining. Bonner goes down the lane. Kicks it out there to Rind. Rind to DeLillo. He wants to drive. Kicks it. Oh, no look pass to Rind. Over to Bonner. He had caught cut into the net but couldn't get it to him. There's Sotko with Rind. He's going to be fouled. 2:25 remaining on Joseph Roth,
his second.
And that'll send Rind to the line.
To be honest, that's where I would have gone. Nothing against Rind, but the offense has gone through the backcourt. Let's go to the front court and get some free throws. Maybe you never know.
Yep,
and he
makes
just
the
told
first
me
one.
to shut up.
Yeah. I had the same thought, and then he goes and does nothing but net on net. Wholesale changes here for Neshannock as DeLillo comes out. He leaves the game with 26 points. Gets a nice hand from the Neshannock crowd here tonight.
That was the difference.
Yep, it was. It really was. Rind makes them both count. Yeah, have a day. Mr. Luciano DeLillo. Keller now up the court. Needs some resistance, wants to drive down there. Smiley for three. He's made one earlier, but not one since. Now with the ball. Coming up, Rind with the ball. Gets over to Quat. Quat to Bonner. Bonner. Wolverines now buzzing like bees around them, but they're passing the ball as soon as they get something going. It'll be a foul there on Joseph Roth, his third. Going to the line to shoot another two. He's 2 for 2 from the night is Nate Rind. A lot of players. That's a long roster for Neshannock over there.
Well, if you put
and off the front does not go.
If you put their entire bench and the starting five, they'd be out the door.
Yeah.
Of the gym.
But you got two good. That's a good basketball program up there. And second shot by Rind. And Keller now up the court. Minute 52 remaining. So into Williams. Nardone now on the court. Kicks it out there to Joseph Roth. He fakes the three, drives down the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Going to go to the line for two is Joseph Roth with 26 points on the night to build on that.
Fouls on number 0, his third, team's ninth.
So Rind with the foul. Joseph Roth with his first attempt. And it is good. Kreiser checking back in along with Mizako. And for the first time tonight coming in is Jake Rind. And coming in for Ellwood City is Chucky Swinesburg. Getting in this last minute 38. And 25 comes in. Finn Haggerty will see his older sister who just scored 1,000 points for Neshannock, a great player. We'll see her here in a week or two as our Lady Wolverines will be playing Neshannock. Second shot by Roth, and it is good. Coming in, Joseph Roth is going to leave the game with 28 points. And Nardone checks out. Also came back in there was Aiden Klein for Ellwood City, and Lake checking in. Minute 35, 70-44. 26-point lead for Neshannock. Little pitch and catch going here. Just swinging the ball around. Not much. Yeah, I don't. We could talk, but it's just kind of kicking the ball out and around. A minute remaining.
You wouldn't want me to talk because I'll just say shot clock the entire time.
Yeah,
shot clock,
I
shot
know.
clock, shot clock.
I know, but
Granted,
just,
I mean, there's a minute remaining. It's just the idea.
Right. Just playing pitch and catch. But the clock's winding down. 44 seconds remaining.
See, I would personally talk to the other coach and say, hey, listen, I'm going to foul guys. Try some free throws. Like, let's practice some free throws in game.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's just me.
So, Neshannock just milking out this last minute and 10 seconds. We're down to 21 seconds. Wants to drive down. 13. We're winding her down, folks. Great showing here tonight by the Neshannock Lancers as they will defeat the Ellwood City Wolverines 70-44. All Neshannock Lancers tonight. Hey, I want to give a shout out, Brad, before we sign off. Matt Ionelli. We saw Matt on the football field, and he plays for the hockey team. Was in a hunting accident, and just know, Matt, you got people here at Ellwood City been praying for you, and hope for a speedy recovery. Thoughts and prayers go out to the Ionelli family. But back to the game, it was 70-44, our final, as we're Brad's getting some final stats here for the evening. Disappointing loss for the Ellwood City. If you asked me beforehand who was going to win this game, I said it was going to be a toss-up. I certainly would not have thought that it would have been a 26-point difference at the end. But first half was all three-pointers for the Neshannock Lancers. And Ellwood City just could not overcome what they were able to do. As I said, check back here tomorrow night to be here at 6 o'clock for the wrestling match. And 6 o'clock JV, 7 o'clock varsity. We will be broadcasting that game. As we come down to the final stats here. Shout out to the Ellwood City Pep Band for being here tonight.
We'll give credit to Joseph Roth with his 28 points. Flip side, I mean, between DeLillo, Gleese, that backcourt just putting up points, 30-plus points, 40-plus points between the two players. The name of the story, 11 of 18 from three-point land for Neshannock. And in the free throws, it's one thing to make 33 points from the three-point line, but when you make 17 free throws, now that's literally 50 of that 70-some points there. So, I mean, three-point land, and you got to see it. And it will be harped on for a little bit. It'll be a tough one to pill swallow. But we knew coming in tonight what was Ellwood's strength and what was Ellwood's weakness. Their weakness is their backcourt. And it's not that it's bad, it's youth. You've got no senior starting, you've got a junior, and then all of a sudden, sophomores, freshmen. It's going to take a little bit. This is a learning curve for down the road.
It is.
And you got to remember, you're sitting here, you're 7-2. 7 wins. That means you did something right so far. So a lot of things to build off of.
But once you get into these conference games, there gets to be an asterisk put beside them. That's a little bit more of importance.
And I think in the final thing that I'll say here, and I'll slide it to you to take us on out. I think that big thing is, and I'm not making any judgment. I have a feeling that 2-3 zone may go away real quick with man-to-man.
Well, yeah, especially when you're meeting a team like Neshannock. But we'll see Neshannock again at Neshannock here later on in January. It's far enough down the road. I haven't planned that far ahead yet, but and I'm sure if we don't be broadcasting that one, I'm willing to bet our friends at Dotson and the guys at Lawrence County Sportsnet will be on the ball on that one as well. First off, we're signing off here. Folks, have a safe and Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time with your family, friends. Be safe and enjoy that. On behalf of Dakota Marshall, our camera guy, Brad Windhorst, the producer of the brains, everything else you see is because of him, Brad Windhorst, and myself, Thad Sturgeon. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas.